Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on the show, and Yonny Chirinos is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for himself. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
The left fielder, number 10.
So the next to bat will be Hunter Renfroe. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Chirinos has racked up over 70 innings on the mound and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. In the air out toward right field. Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. Mano a mano against Nate Eovaldi. 2 hits in 7 tries. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate. Working the
dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Batting fourth.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Bounce to first. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete with no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
At the plate now is J.D. Martinez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Count is 2-1.
3-1 to Martinez.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
He loses him on ball 4. Next up is Bobby Dahlbeck, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them. That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And a close play at first, but he's called out on the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Couldn't lay off that time. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3-2 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Renfroe comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting 6. The center field.
Up next, Austin Meadows. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Batting 7.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. Hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. 1 gone here in the Boston third, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Franchy Cordero. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sent out to straightaway center field. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Mike Zunino. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
That's
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. So next to hit is Michael Brasso. 1-1 home. It's looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Francisco Mejia will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. That brings up Wander Franco. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Popped him up. Vasquez is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Plate now is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and Francisco Mejia will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Here comes the 1-2. This is line to left. Rosarena is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
In now, Rafael Devers. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Into the corner and slicing foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Devers, right field, and carrying well. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 17 for him on the season, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. Fielded cleanly. Here now the 2-2. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
At the plate now, Bobby Dalbec. Popped him up. Lau is calling for it. 2 gone.
The batter,
2 down with a runner at first. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. All even now, 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Whoa, that ball was close. It was right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The first baseman.
So now to the plate, G-Man Choi. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Now batting.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. So stepping in is Manuel Margot, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Right side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Oh, that's it.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Here's the 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Hunter Renfroe.
Sox, Hunter Renfroe. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Full count, 3-2. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner. Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Meadows moving back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping up is Michael Brasso. Flew out last time up. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Now batting. Not shortstop.
There's the 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And now in the box, Yandy Diaz. A hit in 2 tries so far. Check swing grounder to the right side. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Lays Strand just the 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rafael Devers. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Two, Tim.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. So the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
JD.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager after the mound. It looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
That's a ball.
A little bit outside. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
3-1.
The count is 3-1.
High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming on. gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey! 2 balls.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And now, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
Devers is off at first with 2 away. Two and two.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Now at the plate is Randy Arozarena. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th. And he fouls this one off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's at number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Wow.
Swing and he pops him up. Bogarts into shallow left. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now back, first baseman.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Heading out towards shallow right. Cespedes will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Ryan Thompson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 81.
So here is Yoenis Cespedes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Cespedes gets his lead at first, nobody out. In now, Kike Hernandez. Hit down the line at first. This will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2-2 count.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with another 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we've seen in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's fallen behind now,
3-1.
3-1.
Strike.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Big spot here, first and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Diego Castillo will come on in relief here in game number 25 on the year so far. Rafael Devers will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
2 down, runners at first and second. Into center field, line drive base hit. Renfroe rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Now that.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Bobby Dahlbeck would be next. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Next to stand in is Bobby Dahlbeck, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes
1-2.
now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here's the 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Darwinzon Hernandez will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Meadows. fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Fouled off.
I know that's the spot. He didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 13.
One out now in the Tampa Bay seventh. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder, Manuel Margot. Devers has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, switch hitter, Francisco Mejia singled in his last at-bat. Weakly to the left. Off-balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. In order to go the Rays. They trail it 4-1. Jeffrey Springs has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2. Andrew Kittredge is forced onto the mound now following the injury. The 2-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Margot. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Yoenis Cespedes. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1. Over to first, and Cespedes grounds into a double play.
Now that second baseman, TK.
Next, it'll be Kike Hernandez. He went down on strikes last time up. A 1-1 home. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Weak grounder down the line at third. High hop, and he barehands it. It's in time. No run. Ryan Brazier is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70.
So now here is Michael Brasso, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep.
To the plate now, Wander Franco. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Brasso is on his way home. He will score as it's now a 2-run game. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Next up, Randy Arozarena. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now back.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 3-1 to him now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now to the plate, here is Ji-Man Choi. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 1 for 2.
Ji-Man Choi.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 38.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Fouled away. Lau, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners on the move for second. And another foul ball. He's running again. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Renfroe gets there for the catch, and that ends the... Colin McHugh enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Franchy Cordero. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now into the box, Hunter Renfroe. Here comes the 1-2. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts singled homer run in his last time up. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball.
And he is tagged out here. Matt Barnes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 32. Matt Barnes.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the outfielder, Austin Meadows. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Next to dig in, Manuel Margot. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 4. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Meadows aboard here at first with nobody out. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. There's one. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in will be Francisco Mejia. He'll be looking for something to drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing the back. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Nate Eovaldi wins his 3rd of the season. Matt Barnes wraps it up for the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rays, 3 runs on 8 hits, no